Hey, this is Seth, and I had a request to do digital marketing career opportunities in the UK. So I will spare you my terrible British accent, and I wasn't asked for a specific city, so I'm just going to go through a few of them. I actually had some people in the past ask me about Cardiff. I know it's really not that big of a city compared to say like London, but what's very interesting is look at all the digital marketing agencies. um, Liberty Marketing, IT Pie, Red Kite Digital, lobstermarketing.co.uk, and let's get rid of that. I also did just a search for digital marketing jobs in Cardiff, and I see 140 results right off the bat. You've got ICO. This is a digital marketing specialist, digital marketing. Where's the one? Marketing assistant. I don't know if that's digital or not. Let's take a look at some of these agencies. Some people, and as I always say, even if the agency doesn't say that they're hiring at the moment, you can always get in touch with them. So, let's see here. Blogs, marketing, portfolio, contact, services. So here's Liberty Marketing. Once again, even in the UK, which is known to be a little more conservative of a place, they still have the same type of culture as in the US. Look at they're selling you free breakfast, free coffee, free Netflix, free healthy snacks, office beer, socializing, birthdays. As Matt always mentions, this career has a really good work-life balance. And of course, if you're in Europe, you guys get things we can't even dream of here in the States, which is all that vacation. It's just part of your culture. And in the United States, we get like no vacation days. Anyway, I can see there's an opening here for an SEO specialist and a digital account manager. Let's see. Email your CV. You'll perform clients if you have the experience. And actually, this is a funny job post. He doesn't say anything about a degree. Doesn't say anything really about the experience. But this would be, even it says here you have a couple of years experience under your belt managing accounts. Once again, even as I said, in the UK, in Germany, in the United States, in Canada, all over the world, there is a shortage of this skill. So you can apply with your core minimum skills, some of the experience that you've generated on your own, and definitely at least get an interview or have a conversation with a company like this. I looked over at like this one, IT Pie. They don't have a job postings page, but you can always get in touch with them. These guys have a sort of general we're always looking for new people, which is what you'll find that all these agencies are always looking for new people for the most part. Some people are fully staffed, but there's turnover. So because it's not turnover. The great thing about this business is it's not turnover because people are unhappy. It's because people get poached by other agencies because they're in demand. Let's see here. Here's a good one. Let's take a look. SEO specialist, 5 applicants. They say degree. They don't. It doesn't. If you have a degree, great. Like I say in all my videos. If not, don't. Look at this. This is just insane. This is like normal. This is a difference in the culture between the United States and the UK and Europe. I would happily work a $50,000 or $60,000 a year job if it had 25 days of holiday plus 8 bank holidays. I'm gonna do another video about this because in the U.S. our culture is just screwed up like this because we just grind people into the ground. So even when I was making $100,000 a year, I had to accrue my vacation days. So if I had to take a sick day that first year, it comes out of my pay. And it never got 25 days. That's insane. Anyway, digital marketing, indexing, major search engines, monetized keyword groups. This is all pretty basic stuff. Digital marketing over here. planning web campaigns, SEO, PPC, SEM, run digital campaigns, AdWords, SEM. You're going to see, if you've watched multiple videos that I've done, you're going to see the same languaging in these, in the UK ads, in the US ads, in any ads for this type of position. Marketing assistant. This isn't really digital marketing, but you can see there are a heck of a lot, and that's just here in Cardiff. So let's take a look in. I'm just going to go to London, right, because that's the biggest city, and you're going to see, okay, 2,800 results, of which 432 are entry level. Let's take a look at the digital marketing agency situation in London. London. They don't have really good reviews there yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm sure there's a whole other page. So again, you can pop onto one of these things, see if they have a work for us. Boom, right there. There's a work for us page. While that's loading, I'm just gonna see if this next one has one. It's kind of fun to jump around like this. Boom, boom. Let's go back here. Work for us. Once again, they are selling you on their culture. What's your passion? Free breakfast, yoga and wellness, massages. I mean, look, what other industry are people doing this? You want to be an accountant, or I mean, accounting is always a good field. But like, let's say you get let's say you're going to become an office assistant and you're just going to be filing shit. That's your job. They're not going to be like, oh, we have yoga and massages. Please come file for us. No, you have to, have the skills that an agency, like this requires. Junior SEO account manager. Perfect. Junior means they're looking for someone who's just starting out. We are always looking for potential new talent. If you think it would fit into our small but growing agency, please send a copy of your CV. Covering email. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. And that's in addition to this opening. So if you didn't even, they're going to say 2+ years of experience. You could definitely get this position. You could also just send them your resume. Once again, there's not that many people who have 2 years experience of hands-on SEO, and those people are in demand. And flex hours. This is really cool. So here's one. I didn't see one there. Let's try this one. Work. Talk to us. Join our team. Boom. Let's see what Kuzai is saying. And they always have really cool... Isn't this hilarious? Same thing. Here's our culture. Look, we're fun people. SEO, paid media, content strategist, graduate digital marketing executive. I'm not exactly... Oh, this is it. See, it says it right there. These positions have been filled, but please send us your CV. If you're interested, we'll be in touch when we start recruiting again. Because guess what? There's turnover because after a couple of months or years at this company, people are going to leave to go to other opportunities. This is talking about flex days. Frankly, guys, I never thought about this, but if I ever decide I do want a day job again, I'll probably just go to Europe. I don't know, get a work visa. Because... to get all these benefits and perks and 25 days of vacation, that's pretty awesome, man. That to me is work-life balance. And I think they do that with almost every job. Because I've met people when I'm traveling from Europe who are just like, oh, yes, we're on holiday. Yes, we're just traveling for 6 weeks. And the Americans were just like, what? Are you rich? And they're like, no, I work at a pharmacy, or I don't know, I work at a store. Jellyfish. Working at Jellyfish, exactly the same thing. They're selling you on what it's like to work at Jellyfish, current vacancies. Let's see. PPC manager, paid social specialist, and then you can just email them. Oh, this is very interesting. They have UK, and they also have offices in Baltimore and Durban. I don't know where that is, but it is. I don't think it's in the U.S. iCrossing. Let's see if they have a careers jobs. Boom. I'm not going to even go into them. I'm just going to kind of careers and all these jobs. So if you're wondering if there are opportunities in the UK, yes. Ooh, here's one. Digital marketing assistant. Did we look at this one? I like this. Assistant. 500. It's funny. Here's something very interesting. There's been a lot of applicants. Guess what? The posting is still up 3 weeks ago. So 500 people. Why haven't they found anybody? Probably because most of their applicants are just desperate for a job and they want to work at a company like this, but they don't have the skills. They don't know anything about PPC or SEO or the stuff that we talk about in my program. And I know this because, as I've said many times, I've interviewed people for these positions, and we put a posting out on Indeed or LinkedIn, and people do not understand what these positions are. So they'll be like, "Oh, I majored in business, so I can do this," or "I majored in graphic design," or "I majored, They don't understand what these skills are. So I would say, I wouldn't be intimidated. And my students who are in London, apply for this. Stand out from the crowd. Did we do this one? Yes, we already looked at Barracuda. So I guess for the last one, let's see how long I've been talking here. 11 minutes. I think I can wrap this up. But I think I also have looked at like Manchester, which is a smaller city, and it's the same situation. It's a very similar situation. So the point is, I know I usually focus on the US. There are opportunities in Europe as well, UK, Germany. I haven't had any real requests for like France, and I've even had people find jobs in Eastern Europe. So, it's Google's everywhere. Google isn't limited to the United States. So again, if you're in the UK and you take the course, I love to help you find an opportunity. Just use the techniques I showed you here if you want to check in your town. If I didn't do it, use Google Digital Marketing Agency. Look on LinkedIn, look on Indeed, and look for the agencies near you. All right, this is Seth Jarrett, and I will see you next time.